Pantoja, 125. What are your thoughts on him? Any suitable?
I think he's great.
Yeah?
I think he's great. Alex Pantoja, I've always felt he's been a dark horse at the beginning of his career in the UFC.
Why is that?
I just felt because it's very, well, to begin with, I feel like the flyweight division always had a hard time picking up any traction. I mean, this isn't something new. I mean, even when I was a champion in the UFC, you know, it wasn't the most popular in the whole roster of the UFC. And I think Alex Pantoja, he came into the Ultimate Fighter. He didn't win the Ultimate Fighter. Tim Elliott ended up winning it. Alex Pantoja, very, very good, well-rounded, grappling. That's his strongest suit, I believe. He had a great fight with Steve Erceg. Steve Erceg was having his way with him on the feet. I think Steve Erceg made some bad decisions by trying to out-wrestle fucking Pantoja. Just wasn't, the best way to get the job done. And I think he's great for the division. I think, Muhammad Mokaev would have been a good option for him to fight. But Muhammad Mokaev is still young. He's 24 years old. He's got a long, long career ahead of him. Anybody else in that division, I don't know who else could fight him. And that's a problem sometimes when you have a long road to get to the belt, is that you beat all the contenders. Now that, he's a champion, it's like, who's he going to fight next? Like, I thought Muhammad Mokaev would have been a good option. After that, you have Steve Erceg is taking on Kai France. I think Pantoja can beat both those guys. He's already beat Steve Erceg. I think he beat Kai France with the grappling. Other than that, I
his division.
It's just, I feel like it's his division, and I think it's his time. It's his time to shine. He's worked very hard his whole entire career, and I'm very happy for him.
Yeah, I do think that some of these divisions, they get so top heavy that at one point where the guy who gets the belt, are you done? What are you doing over there?
Good, baby. Keep doing your thing,
No,
John.
go ahead. Play with your magic bullet.
You're saying that I agree with you, but I think a guy like, you look at a guy like Ilia Topuria, he didn't fight all the top guys to get to that belt, right? So now his next fight's against Max Holloway. If he beats Max Holloway, he can fight Volkanovski again, and after Volkanovski, he can fight another guy in the division.
Yeah.
So he didn't fight all the top guys. He didn't fight top 10. He didn't fight 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 to get there. He just fought this guy, boom, fights for the belt, boom.
Well, I mean, we see that even with the matchups, like Sanhagen's number 2 this last fight.
Yeah.
He's fighting an 11th or 10th ranked fighter.
Yep.
I mean, does that give him the second ranking if he wins, which he did? I mean,
yeah.
Does that mean Corey Sanhagen goes to 10? I mean, I don't understand some of the ranking matchups.
I don't think so, but I think, that was such a key matchup for Umar Nurmagomedov taking on Corey Sanhagen. So now that you have Umar, who's going to fight the winner of Merab versus Sugar Sean O'Malley, it's great because if Umar beats Sugar Sean O'Malley, then Umar can fight Merab. Umar can fight, the next 135. He can fight. He hasn't fought a top 10, which is I like.
But you agree with that?
I agree with that because
like an 11th ranked fighter fighting number 2. So Corey's fighting. He's 2. He's fighting 11 now. 11 goes to the top 3.
Yeah, I think 11 goes to top 3, and then he can fight for the belt, and then he gets a fresh outlook of what he can fight next. Right, because if you have a guy like Paddy Pimblett, another example, right? Like he just fought Bobby Green, beat Bobby Green. Now let's say Bobby, that's 155.
He didn't beat Bobby Green. Bobby Green slipped.
Yeah, he slipped. Hey,
I
love Bobby Green.
Don't do that.
I love Bobby Green.
Hey, he's a Jackson athlete.
Hey, I love Bobby
He's
Green.
just one of our boys too.
Yeah, he's one of our boys.
He a dog.
He slipped.
He slipped.
He slipped.
He slipped.
He slipped.
He slipped the whole time. He slipped.
Yeah.
He didn't.
He slipped.
Patty the Batty did not beat Bobby Green.
You know he slipped. He slipped.
I had Bobby Green running that fight going into it.
Yes.
I felt he was the way he would talk, and Patty gets hit a lot. And I figured Bobby Green would, kick him and move and catch him. But then when he did that double leg, when he shot that double leg, and then it suited in that grappling match, I was like, fuck. It's something that he's very, you don't typically see him do that. But, and that's the thing for me, like when I come to in this role of being an analyst and picking fights, I tell everybody, please pick against me. Please pick against me to lose and get choked out. I don't care, right? If I pick against you or if I pick you to win, like Izzy, I love Izzy. And he should whoop DDP's ass. He better fucking whoop his ass, right? And that's something against DDP. This is a true fan. I'm a true fan of Izzy Adesanya.
Yeah.
Now, if Izzy doesn't go out there and get in that boy's ass and allow DDP to dictate the pace and let him, out wrestle him and let him be flat footed and not wonky, but he's kind of like unorthodox, Izzy's gonna fucking lose. He's going to lose. But if Izzy goes out there and gets after him and starts hunting him, clinches him, tries to wrestle him, he should fucking win. Now, when me giving my analyst opinion on that, it's not me talking shit about DDP. It's not me talking shit about Izzy Adesanya. This is how I think the fight's going to go out. And
Absolutely.
I think this is how I hope the fight goes out. Not once in my whole entire career of being an analyst, I'm like, this guy fucking sucks. Okay, guys, this guy can't do this. Even Bilal Muhammad. Oh, dude, you mean judge a horrible analyst? I was like, dog, I haven't seen you fight that much. One, I feel like you're a reactionary fighter. Two, and then I gave him praise. I was like, dude, what he did to Leon Edwards, he closed that void. He jumped on him and he did not stop. He did a great thing. He didn't, and he outstruck him. When he outstruck him, it wasn't a clean. He wasn't pop, 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 pop. It was not clean. But what he did got the job done. Everybody sees it as shit talking. I was like, no, that's me as an analyst.